Okay, let's play some damn chess. Slut. Street whore. What did they spit? Slut, start the game. Suck my slut. Start the damn game. Start the damn game. Man, you see, you're not fucking pissed me. Fuck this shit. I just played a damn game. Slut. Come on, start the game, slut. Come on, you street whore from China! Bitch ass fuck. Bitch smell. Come on, you slut. Not you. This computer. Come on, play the damn song, you slut. Boom, she's cute. She's cute. With the surface of her arm. This pit smell. She's cute blinking. Stop the damn game. Street whore from China. Come on, start that damn game. Start the fucking game, you slut. Come on, you slant-eyed slut. About slant-eyed slut time. Slut. Suck my slut. God damn it. Suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my slut. Move! Okay, fine. Don't move. Suck my slut. Suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my slut. Come on, you slut, move. Uzi. I hate doubling up on the fucking hoes. Suck my slut. Suck my slut. Suck my fucking slut. Suck my slut. You suck my dick, bitch. Suck my fucking slut. Suck my slut. I said suck my slut, you bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Stupid! 'Cause that was stupid. So damn stupid. Suck my dick, bitch. Bitch, you suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. 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 No. Suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. Suck my slut. Suck my dick, bitch. You 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 suck my dick, bitch. Uzi, cola. Man, she's got some don't spit orange. Hit it.
I don't stop, can't take it slow.
This should say fucking.
Eyes wide open, but I'm blind. Lost my way, lost my mind.
Suck my dick.
Oh, heaven's high.
You suck my dick.
Can't deny. Don't even care if I'm not there. Can't you see, can't you tell?
Suck my dick, bitch.
I'm too high, I'm too low. Where I am, I don't know. I just booze. I stop. I'm too high to lose. In the night I chase the thrill.
Suck my dick, bitch.
Of another time stands still. Lights are flashing, minds a maze. Caught inside this endless
Suck my
haze.
dick, bitch.
Feel the rush, feel the dive. Lies somewhere between dead and alive.
Suck my dick, bitch. You stupid motherfucker.
Can't you see, can't you tell? I'm too high, I'm too low. Where I am, I don't know. I just booze. take me down. Let me spin, let me drown.
Suck my dick,
Coca,
bitch.
Coca, lift me up. Booze, booze, fill my cup. Lost in fire, lost in air. Don't even care if I'm not there. Coca, 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 Coca. Can't you see, can't you tell? Waiting for the dawn. I'm too high, I'm too low. Where I am, I don't know. Coca, 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 Coca. Coca, 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 Coca.
Stupid! Cuz that was stupid! Can you believe I cannot believe you did something to that damn stupid fucker. You stupid son of a bitch. I fucked his hole! Stupid fucker. Coca, Coca, Coca-Cola. Uzi, 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 Uzi. Come on, empty the goddamn trash can, you goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. Ugh, fucking shit. God damn it. Come on, you slut. Come on, you slant-eyed slut. Come on, you slut. What the fuck? Jesus, god damn it. God damn it. Get the fucking ad out of here, you son of a bitch. Start the goddamn game, you goddamn son of a goddamn. Just get the fuck out. Get this goddamn fucking thing off my goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. Get that goddamn thing off my fucking. Get this goddamn ad off my goddamn thing. Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't pull your goddamn string. Fuck off. God fucking damn it. Where'd that goddamn ad come from? Goddamn son of a goddamn fucking cunt fucking bitch. Uzi Spoozy? Come on, you goddamn slut. Uzi Spoozy? Uzi Spoozy? The Uzi. Show me the goddamn girl. I want to see your goddamn face. You goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. God damn it.
What's in my head? Following the music around. I'm not going to bed. I feel the day right.
Play the next goddamn game, you goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. You goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. God damn it. Son of a slut. Come on, you slut. Holy fucking shit. Look at this fucking shit. I got terrible aim. Suck my slut. Suck my slut. Bitch, suck my slut. Come on, you slut. Spit hard. Spit. We spit with their spit. Man, her arms are shorter than Savannah Summers. Stupid! Cuz that was stupid as shit. Okay, enough of this shit. Move! Move, whore. Move, you whore. Move, you whore. Move, you whore. You suck my whore ass dick. You suck my whore ass dick. You suck my whore ass dick. Suck my slut. You suck my whore ass dick. You suck. Suck my whore ass dick. Suck my whore ass dick. You suck my whore ass dick. You suck my whore ass dick. Man, she smells like spit. With spit. There's the spit mess song. With Pit Beth. With Pit Smell. Syrup Pit. Wait, she had some syrup spit. She had syrup spit. Let's see her syrup spit again. Syrup spit. With syrup spit. With syrup spit smell. When you finish it, we'll play with you. Without you, it's an empty house. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, you slut sucker. Suck my slut. You suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my slut. Suck my ass. Yeah, I can't barely live without you. Bitch, you suck my whore ass dick. Suck my whore ass dick. Suck my whore ass dick. Not her. That nasty. That nasty. That nasty. That nasty. Move! Would you please move? The fuck is going on? Fucking son of a bitch. Come on, you fucking cunt. Munch on them palms! Bunch. What a bunch of lunch. What a bunch of lunch. What a bunch of balls. What a bunch of hoes. Get up. Get. I'll ask you out. No, I'll kick you. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. I know you suck my dick, bitch. When I'm gone and not around, tell me all your secrets. Suck my dick, bitch. All I ever thought about. You suck my dick. I could love you endlessly, 'cause you're the air I need to breathe. Without you, it's an empty house. You know what I'm talking about. Will you please move, you slut? Street whore from China. There's spit smell. There's spit smell. Suck my slut. you see this? Now this is starting to fucking piss me off. Let's play this with Spit Beth song now. Syrup Spit. Man, she had some syrup spit right there. Hold on, I gotta screenshot that syrup spit. Screenshot the goddamn syrup spit, you son of a bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Almost. Not quite syrupy enough. There. Jesus goddamn fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. There. Jesus goddamn cunt fucking goddamn Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus goddamn fucking Christ. Syrup spit. I finally got a goddamn. Finally got a goddamn thing. Goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. Goddamn it. With spit. That's with Spit Beth song. Come on, you slut. With Spit Beth. With Spit Beth. Please move, you slut. You're really slutting me out. You're really starting to fucking piss me off. You know that shit right now? bitch, will you suck my motherfucking slut? Suck my motherfucking dick. You suck my dick. You suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Now fuck up and move right here. So I can put your goddamn black ass in checkmate, you son of a bitch. I'll stick my dick so far up your butt it'll come out of your fucking mouth. Puke and cum. Fuck. Puke and cum. Fucking bitch. I'll ramrod my dick up your butt. Like you ain't never been fucked in the butt before, you slut. Did you fuck up? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I just fucked up. Don't even think about it! Slant-eyed whore. Slant-eyed whore.
I'm your huckleberry.
Come on, you four-eyed whore.
Just my game.
Don't even think about it! That's not gonna work with a damn. And I'm about to stick my dick in your king's butt. You stirred up the hornet's nest, now you're gonna get stung! I fucked his hole! You see that dick hanging out of your mouth, puking.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Myth Vision.
Stupid!
I'm your host, Derek Lambert. Yesterday, we hung out. I did a live stream with you. Let me turn this camera and try to get this angle right. Sorry, the blaring light through the window. Beaming in. Holy frickin' smokes. How's everybody doing in the chat? Let me see you in the chat here. Sorry,
your king,
like
your king shook and stored up the hornet's nest, and your king got stung.
Thriller movie, fatally. And to talk to you about it, I must give a warning now, and I'll give it again when I start to talk.
You cunt.
This is going to be, what do you call it when you're trying not to tell the movie and you don't want people to know the movie if they haven't seen it. Help me out, fam. Everybody, Myth Visionaries in the chat. What do you call it?
I ain't no damn Myth Visionary.
Too much.
I'm not a fan
about
of
a movie. Spoiler alert. There we go, Mark. See, we got some no spoilers. Listen, this is definitely gonna spoil some stuff. Okay. On the live yesterday, someone was like, "Have you watched?" They super chatted. "Have you watched Heretic?" And I'm like, "Nah, this is the second time." Someone told me I need to watch it. I'll watch it with the Queen at night.
I stung the fuck
we have a little ritual.
Black ass,
see,
even though you
everybody's a little
man, I stung the fuck out of you.
Patterns and just
man, I
stung
kind
the
of
tradition.
Man, I stung the
and at
fuck
night,
out of you.
We like to watch either TV
I
shows.
My cock of your
by the way, we're trying to.
and
if you have some
till my dick
absolute
Till my dick
gangster
came
shows
out
to
of your
watch,
mouth.
let us know. We've watched like Breaking Bad. We've watched the whole
Man, this is
Sons of
boring.
Anarchies and the different like real pop.
Get
level.
on with it,
But
Myth
if there's
Vision.
any hidden gems,
I'll switch the video.
inform me. So last night, I get off the stream. I eat. I survive somehow, and I say, let me check out this heretic. So I go turn it on, and then the Queen's like, no. There's a new episode of The Last of Us. I watched the new episode first because The Last of Us, I played the game. If you
Suck
don't
my
know about
slut.
that game on PlayStation and Xbox. Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2. You're living under a rock. If you don't play video games, I understand. If you do and have played video games, disgrace upon you for not knowing this game. The story in that game is
Suck
one of
my
the best
God
story
damn it.
games that I've ever played.
God
It grabs
damn
you
it.
right out the gate, right?
God damn
So we
it.
watch The Last of Us. We're already
God damn
heartbroken
it.
because of the last episode,
God
even though I know what's
damn
going to
it.
happen. It doesn't change the conclusion,
damn it.
okay? It doesn't change it. So I'm like,
damn it.
all right, what's this heretic all about? I'm like half into mine. I don't know if you do this too. Half into my phone, checking notifications,
fucking damn it.
refreshing the same screen 80 times, and watching the show. And until the show's
God
good enough to
fuck it.
suck me out of my phone into the screen, I don't
Now fuck
know
a
if the
Bermuda
show's
cone right here.
that good. Like, I'm half paying attention, half not.
Come on, you
And then
slant
there
that
comes a
whore.
moment where something just, hold
Kiss that
my
bishop
phone.
goodbye,
I
slut.
can't be on my phone with this. What is this on the TV right now? Now, when that happens, they did a good job. That's my judgment.
I was so
okay?
hoping
It's
you
subjective,
fucker knew
but
that.
they did a
Stupid
good job,
fucker.
right? Heretic did that. And the Queen was
Kiss
like,
that goddamn motherfucker.
is this going to be one of these boring Bible videos that you're
Goddamn
always
son of a
doing and
goddamn
talking
bitch,
about?
goddamn
She's
it.
not into this material like I am.
Goddamn
right?
motherfucker.
She can get into it, but like,
You
it's
goddamn
not her thing.
motherfucker.
It's just not.
You goddamn
So
motherfucker.
we turn on Heretic,
You goddamn
and
motherfucker.
again, spoiler alert:
Goddamn motherfucker.
two Mormon missionaries,
Fucking
they're-
slut.
young girls, totally innocent. How many people have you converted? 9. You know, like
Nay.
they're just like little on fire for Jesus Mormons, sweet on a mission to try and save people with the Church of Latter-day Saints, Joseph Smith ideology.
Fuck Joseph Smith.
They're in their dresses, they're headed door to door, trying to convert people, and it starts off pretty. I mean, it's really good. It's right out the gate, gets you right. So before I continue,
Move!
pause. Check you out here in the chat before we dive
I
any
can take
deeper
my
into Heretic.
goddamn medication, Mom.
I want to
Making that
correct
a
some
bitch
stuff.
move.
I'm tired of this being the thing that we have to correct, but we have to do it
Suck my slut.
because it gives a terrible impression to bona fide actual heretics or actual people who legitimately have sufficient argumentation
fine
with
move.
historical
Suck my
primary
slut.
sources, the whole night. And if you watch the movie, you know where I'm going with this.
Suck my
I'm pretty
slut.
confident you know where I'm going. Okay. Now, what kind of heretics do we have in the chat? And are you real heretics? I need to know, right? So, okay, starting up in the tippy. Again, thank you for being here. Like the stream. Comment your thoughts along the way. And super chats, I'll try to interrupt what I'm saying and jump on them because you're helping me keep Myth Vision going, providing for my family. This is what I do for a living, and I really appreciate all the support. So, become a member, whatever. All the support is definitely I thank you for that.
God
My
damn it.
family thanks you for that. And so, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what's the movie about? In a nutshell, a lot of the movie is like, minus the thriller and the horror and the evil, the movie mostly is like engaging in this philosophical, historical, mental game of like, why believe in your message, being critical. So that's it's about two Mormon missionaries who go to a man's house to convert him. But damn, I didn't know that this was what this movie was like. What just happened? So that's what the movie's about, and you'll know more as we go along. Again, spoiler alert. If you do not want to know what this movie is about, you might end up tuning out at some point and be like, I gotta watch it myself. So, I like it. It's on Max if you have Max. Just happens that I watched the movie last night. Then you'll follow along and listen. I went on Reddit after the movie because it's how I am. I'm like, okay, what are they saying about this? What are people saying? What kind of interpretations? How do they understand this? And that'll get you stuck for a couple hours just figuring out what a movie might have meant and hearing different positions. And there's interesting interpretations. But I'll tell you, when I went to Reddit after, I thought, I gotta watch it again, I guess, because there seems to be so many things from the very beginning of the movie.
No, I didn't.
That you have to rewatch it now that you know
stupid motherfucker.
In order to pick up those things. The best example I can think off the top of my mind
son of a bitch.
is the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. In fact, let me scroll down here because you'll probably be able to look this up easier than me. Shutter Island? I think that was the name of the movie. And spoiler alert on that. Listen, I'm going to hurt your feelings. If you haven't seen Shutter Island, it's been out for over a decade or something. He is going to this island where there's mental hospitals, and there's some wild, crazy, padded white room people that are trying to explain their situation, and he's thinking that the doctor's evil and that there's I can't remember the exact details, but at the end of the movie, you find out that they're trying you as an experiment, hoping to recuperate or help heal you, because when you got back from the war or something like that, your wife had offed your two children. And in the process, you lost your mind. Leonardo DiCaprio lost his mind. So they're doing this experiment, and you find out at the end, after the entire movie, all along, it was all a ploy to try and help you remember and to snap out of it. And in the end, it's obvious that you weren't, or Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't going to snap out of it, so then he had to get a lobotomy. So, this is one of those where I felt, whoa, I got to go back to the beginning, because the man's house that they approach seems to have this plan. It's like he almost had it coordinated from the outset, planned on what he wanted to do. Wild. Okay, scrolling up to the tippy again here. I gotta try and get through these. Yo, Kithias, good to see you. Misinterpretations, what is up? Stay tuned for the interview that she did with me. Mark, spoiler alert. Yep. Boss, wasa, wala. Maya, good to see you. Justin G, Alternative Building. Neo's up in here again, just giving you love. Andres loved that movie. Watched it with my wife in the theaters. Interesting. I'm an ex-Jew, so it brought me sour memories. Interesting. The Butler did it. If it's not a good movie, spoilers don't really matter. Well, it depends. If you watch it, you might go, that was actually really good. And I'm not a big horror guy. I don't really care for horror flicks that much. This was one of those where there was a couple moments like I can't, because my anxiety. I'm watching it going. It's like, dude, don't go in that room. Why are you gonna go in that room? You just saw 10 bodies. Like in reality, like you're struggling. Like, dumbass, wake up! What are you doing? That's how I feel. So
this is boring.
I turn my head in these horror videos, going, no, you have no control over the. I want to use the word dumbassery in the video, because they're doing something stupid, and you're like, no, dude, you just saw a guy's head roll on the floor. Why are you doing this? That's how I am with horror flicks. So there was a few moments where I felt that way in this movie, but I was able to ride the whole way, seatbelt in, and didn't jump out of the vehicle. Okay, so patting myself on the back for that. All right, it's an excellent movie, religious horror. That's the best. Yeah, that's how I put it. The Expanse. Severance, so good, Misinterpretation says. White Lotus, but give it a few episodes to get into the first season. So this must be going back to
God damn it.
shows that I should watch.
Last game, win, lose, draw, glitch,
I'm gonna have to
abandon,
go back
vote,
through
one
these
feature
after
rematch, or I just quit the internet
stream
go
and
out.
see if there's something we haven't watched and something
That
might
includes
grab
that
us.
rematch.
Someone said the Expanse
If
was
he'd
lame,
have
right? So it
not
depends
accepted
on
my
your
rematch,
taste, I
that would have
guess.
been the last game.
All right. Wendy, you gotta check it out. You really should. It was good. I'll give it a. I don't know what I'd give it. Probably.
Do I have spit, Beth?
I'd say maybe
Do I
like
have spit,
for
Beth?
me on horror 8. You know, it's like really good to me. I'm gonna say 8.5 because I like the things that were discussed.
And this is
Kinds of
boring.
I'm into that. But I'm not gonna lie,
Get on
if
with
it
the
did
movie,
not make
stupid
skeptics look
motherfucker.
are just gullible. They're dullards. They just blindly believe and they're just not critical in their thought process. And that goes way back to one of the earliest non-Christian sources being critical. And of course, we also get Celsus. So it's a really interesting thing to see this history. Okay. Yes, you are, Wendy. Is the movie good, worth watching? I think it is. I enjoyed it. So, and I'm not a horror guy, but if you like horror, you might like it.
Are you a whore?
So that tells you something.
Jesus
If
fucking
I don't really
Christ.
care for horror thriller, but I was drawn into it, you probably will enjoy it if you do like at all horror thriller. Like I literally skip scary movies
damn it.
usually because I'm like, I can't stand watching. They're walking into the room. They see the blood. They hear the screams. They like, dude, what are you doing? Or yeah, I don't know. You know too much when you're watching it, so it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, Lou Reed. We're gonna have a real good time together. There we go. The Church of Core Horror. There you go, dude. This is something you should cover because
Suck
you're
my dick,
ex-Mormon and you know this stuff from Mormonism and some of the comments that were made by the heretic in the movie about Joseph Smith.
Suck my dick, bitch.
I mean, I might as well dive into some of this. I really, really do. I'm never going to catch up to everybody here in the chat. Which movie? Just join the chat. Go to on Max. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but on your app on your TV, Max, watch Heretic tonight. And here's the thing. Maybe, even if I spoil it for you because you're watching this, I still recommend watching it because the acting is phenomenal, in my opinion. Like, the two girls, outstanding acting. There's just, even with me giving you some of this, because we're not playing any of the movie, I will play one spot. One of my most critical spots. I will play. And it gets into something that is in zeitgeist. And it gives what happens is it poisons the well for all skeptics who are critical and their reasoning for not believing Jesus' story over all these others, the exaggeration without the primary source backing it. I want to just discuss that briefly for those who've seen the movie, but when you go to watch this movie, you will see and be like, I see what Derek's saying. And it sucks that maybe they intended this. I really wish that movie producers who are covering stuff like this got bona fide people who really dig into this material, who know comparative mythologists that are like experts, to help give the best case to a heretic or a skeptic. Though I do agree with many of the heretic character in this movie, their assessment on many things. However, he just turns out to be like control freak murderer. Okay,
not poor ass dick.
Insane.
Poor ass dick.
Ryan, good to see you here. It's been a minute. Exa Music here, just scrolling down, trying to get through some of these here. Exa Music, Man, Bear, Pig, and the Hizzy. Marilyn, good to see you. Good to see you. Mark, yeah, that was a crazy movie. Yet he made good points too. That's a fact. That's what I was trying to get at here.
Suck my dick.
Really good points. This is the movie Heretic. So let me scroll down. I see I got a member here. Did someone just sign up for Eternal Salvation? Amy wants pure, unfiltered absolute immortality, and you got it just now by joining the member. That's how easy salvation is. Yes, you can purchase it. You can earn it, okay? In fact, that's the only way to be saved. Just say. Totally teasing. Totally teasing. Okay, I really do need to get into this here. I want to make sure everybody's cool with that. In the chat right now, are we ready to discuss? Are we ready to just get into this? Spoilers
Jesus
and all?
Fucking Christ.
Give me a 1 if we're ready in the chat to get into the material, to start exposing the movie and telling secrets that you don't know yet if you haven't watched it. But if you have watched it, cool. Give me a 1. Let me know if it's time. Alright. Amy is saved. How does it feel, Amy,
dick, bitch.
To be saved now? I know it must feel great. The placebo effect, the whole audience here is rooting you on. You can hear the music in the background. I mean, it's... Thank you for being a member. Seriously, Amy. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. Let's see. Marcel with the 1. Misinterpretation is ready. We have a 1 by Joshua. Baron, 1. We got a lot of 1s here. All right, it's time. Okay, I'm just... Get ready. Here we go. Let me give you a synopsis, a little rundown. 2 Mormon missionaries at the beginning talking about they're on a mission, and one of them seems to be more gullible, it seems, but extremely passionate and exciting, looking up to someone who had 9 conversions, converted 9 people to Mormonism, becoming new members of the church. And they go to this man's house. Strangely, when they knock, and there's a winter storm coming, like a blizzard. They knock on the door, the guy finally comes to the door, and it seems that he had requested material to inquire about their church. Well, these are 2 females, and they say, we can't enter unless your wife is home with you. We need a female present. He's like, yeah, my wife is here. Okay. They enter in, and then makes them uncomfortable, but then comfortable. Uncomfortable, then comfortable. It's a very odd tug of war. The entire movie has a tension about it where you don't know what's going to happen. In fact, I'd say 60% through the video, I'm like, is he going to kill them, or is he just playing games with them? And he's just scaring them into questioning their faith. I didn't know where it was about to go, right? So then they sit down, and he's like, let me go talk to my wife. She's baking a blueberry pie. What the hell happened in this movie was nuts. So he brings 2 sodas and a candle, and it's lit. He lights it in front of them, and he's talking to them. And like, when it gets really uncomfortable, at that point is when they go, can we please get your wife? Can you please have your wife? You know what? Let me go back and talk to her real quick and get her out here. You come back. She's a bit shy. She's in the back, though. We'll meet her in a minute. Well, I'm skipping some details, but in this dialogue, he is asking about the church. They seem enthusiastic and just like as if he has no clue what he's talking about. He's just being friendly, and then there are moments where it feels weird. He makes a comment about, there's metal in my walls and in our ceiling. Is that okay? And like, yeah. But like, that was it and moved on. It was like, metal in your walls and your ceiling? If someone told me, if I walked in their house, hey, I have metal in all of my walls and ceilings, is that okay? Hell, what the hell are you doing with metal in your walls and ceilings like that? Like, what is that okay? Hold on. I'm going to step outside and stay out here, especially if I'm a female and there's just this guy. So there's already little, like, signs. Something's off. He starts to talk about Mormonism and asks questions. He's doing a Socratic method, if you will. He's doing street epistemology, so to speak, with these Mormons. And he then goes and grabs, I'm skipping material here. Remember now, I watched it once last night, but he grabs the Book of Mormon and throws it on the table, and both the Mormon witnessers, the missionaries, if you will, look and see all these tabs. I mean, there's footnotes and tabs, and like, you can tell this dude has read the Book of Mormon inside out, front to back to front, upside down. Like, this guy really, really studied the Book of Mormon. Like, you would probably imagine looking at my Bible and all these highlights and these tabs and everything, be like, what the? And one of them was like, you read it more than we do. You know it more than we do. And that's a fact. I mean, he clearly does know their religion better than they do. But he's trying to softly critique, not go too far to like make them panic and absolutely lose their minds. And that tension is there. There finally comes a moment when he goes to try and get his wife or something and goes to the back, says, meet me in the back. The sharper, you can tell she had street experience. That's my interpretation. Like, she's not a gullible, raised in the church person. Me and the queen think the actress, the one with the dark hair, she had much more awareness of being tricked or someone's up to no good. And you could see it with the tension she expresses. The other one's just like, he did what? And like, don't know what they're doing or where they're at. The one with the black hair then turns the candle for all of a moment, like after he said his wife's baking blueberry pie, turns the candle, and the candle is blueberry scented. So like, hold on. Why do you have a blueberry scented candle? I thought that was your wife's cooking in the back. So she's picking up signs, but she's panicking like, we need to get out of here. And then they end up in the back. Okay, I'm jumping the gun here. When they end up in the back, this is like, if there's there's really 4 levels, but let's just say there's 3 levels. Entry to the door, this is where the real shit starts happening. And you don't know if he's going to kill them or if they're just learning a serious lesson about their religion and trying to understand religions. And I was cool-ish. Like, obviously the guy was rude in some ways, but I'm like, okay, this is a creepy thriller that maybe he's going to let them go in the end and, like, they're going to walk away and go, damn, I'm done with the Church of Latter-day Saints. I'm moving on, Joseph Smith, all of that. It gets crazier. It gets crazier. So, again, spoiler alert. Oh, we got another immortal in the house. Man, bear, pig. And by the way, I've seen his icon in ancient Egypt. With the head of a man, the body of a bear, and the hoofs of a pig. I'm telling you, I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm an eyewitness that he is an immortal. Thank you so much, my friend, for becoming a member of Myth Vision. You've been around for a long time. I really do appreciate you. So now they're midway. He brings out, he plays music. He's doing all sorts of stuff, but he's playing this music, and then he pulls out board games, and he shows Monopoly. And is like, you want to play a game? And then, the tension of him being a serial killer or something goes away for a moment, and then they're like, okay, like, maybe he's not crazy, we're going to be okay, he's going to let us go, but he's like, not letting them leave in a way. So he's like, look at this Monopoly. This Monopoly, it has a get out of jail, you got the jail, you got these places. And then he explains how there's an earlier board game like Monopoly, but Monopoly pretended that they were the first and the real Monopoly game, and they ended up like monetizing it, and not just monetizing it, but monopolizing, pun intended, but they monopolized the game and took full control. So we got the Landlord's Game right here, right? That's the name of the game before Monopoly. I didn't know this till I watched this movie. I was like, what? That's interesting. So Monopoly pretends to be the game, as if it wasn't inspired and copying this earlier Landlord's Game. Then he's like scaring them again, brings out the Quran and Judaism and Christianity, the cross, the symbols. He brings their books out. Then he plays the game, the song again, and he goes, you ever heard this song? Yeah, you just played it. No. He's like, this song is an iteration, and he's talking about Creep. So for those of you who are like, you've ever seen or heard the song Creep by Radiohead, it's like, the I'm a weirdo, what the hell am I doing here? That song actually, really, they copied, or they were inspired by a 1970, let me get the actual radio, so here it is, right? Let me share this screen with you to show you what he does. It really was like, whoa, okay, this is kind of what we do with Myth Vision. The chord progression and melody in Creep are similar to those in the 1972 song The Air That I Breathe, written by Albert Hammond and Mike Hazelwood. And after Rondor Music, the publisher of The Air That I Breathe, took legal action, Hammond and Hazelwood received co-writing credits and a percentage of the royalties. Hammond said Radiohead were honest about having reused the composition, and so he and Hazelwood accepted only a small part of the royalties. So I didn't know this. I love that song, Creep by Radiohead. Didn't know that they copied The Air That I Breathe, or like copied some of the style to write that song. Then in January 2018, the American singer Lana Del Rey said on Twitter that Radiohead were taking legal action against her for allegedly plagiarizing Creep on her 2017 track Get Free. And he asked for 100% of publishing royalties instead of Del Rey's offer of 40%. She denied that Creep had inspired Get Free. Radiohead's publisher, Warner Chappell Music, confirmed it was seeking songwriting credits for all writers of Creep, but denied that a lawsuit had been brought or that Radiohead had demanded 100% of royalties. In March, Del Rey told an audience, "My lawsuit's over. I guess I could sing that song anytime I want." The writing credits for Get Free were not updated on the database of the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. So before this stream, I thought, I'm going to listen to this song. By the way, if you notice the background, just for this video, there's a scene in this movie, in case you're wondering, and it's freaking, oh, dude, it's wild, okay? It's freaking wild. We're jumping the gun. Let's pause. We'll get there. So, I listened to this song. I had never even heard it, because in the movie, they don't play the song Get Free by Lana Del Rey, if I'm saying her name right. So I listened to it. I'm not going to lie. It sounds like she is absolutely using Radiohead's Creep to help make her song. If you try to tell me this was coincidence, it'd be one of those coincidences that are just so rare that it randomly happened. It's almost unlikely to be believable that she's not inspired by Creep. I listened to it, and I'd never heard the song before, and I was like, yeah, that gives all the tones the same beat. Very little differences, in my view. So, he lays out the Quran, he lays out the Bible, well, he lays out in order, Judaism, the Torah, then the Bible, then the Quran. Then he lays out the games, and he shows you Monopoly, he shows you the older, and then he shows you like a newer version, and then he shows you a Mormon book, which he slaps on top of the Bible. And the Mormon book equates to this like newer version of Monopoly that's like the most updated iteration of that older original version. What I didn't like about the video, or the movie, in my opinion, because I'm such a stickler about the data, but it's a movie. You can't be overly pedantic about having everything. I would just argue that Judaism is not original either. Like, it's literally turtles all the way down, well, turtles all the way back in my view. Myths and storytelling go back into prehistory, so there's no telling where this even begins, right? But he just starts with Judaism, the actual original. And I'm thinking, really? Original? Anywho, that's my little pick, right? He teaches them by showing them that the songs are copying each other and are inspired. Then he shows the books, and then he shows the game pieces, and he's giving them an educational thing. And they're like, can we leave, please? Over and over throughout this, can we leave? And there's two doors. One on the right, one on the left. Well, he finally gets to the end of this little lesson he's trying to give. He writes, no, pause. I'm about to show you the scene. We're going to go through this. Then we're going to get to what he writes on these two doors, and they have to make a decision. Okay, let me share this. Sorry, I'm trying to be as accurate as I can, but I'm also trying not to get too lost in the weeds. Alright, here we go. This is a scene. I'm going to pause along the way. I do not want to get demonetized, and I want to make sure that everybody's understanding what's going on. He is about to explain to them gods that predate their Mormonism, but really Christianity. Let me close this here real quick. All right. Let me know if you hear this.
Story of the Savior, who was born to a virgin, who could perform
I just shit in my
miracles, and was
pants.
supernaturally resurrected, was a very popular story for at least 1,000 years before Jesus was born.
Okay. Am I here? I didn't want, like, there's no way to watch it. Am I still here? Is everything good? It can come up a hair. Well, I wish I could, I'm gonna have to pause along the way, because this is a movie, and they'll ding me. Might even shut the stream off if I keep continuously playing it and not explaining along the way. Now, he just explained that this miracle virgin birth was like 1,000 years before Jesus was born in stories, right? The virgin birth. And I think this is probably one of the more accurate things he says. The more accurate thing is just these divine births. Now, I don't think it's 1,000 years. Maybe we can find some ancient source that is more explicit. But I know there are some pretty old stories. I was doing a deep research online, and there's Huji Lord Millet, Chinese culture hero, Zhao Dynasty legend poem from 1000 BCE. And there's primary sources for this. So the legendary first ancestor of the Zhao Dynasty and a god of agriculture was said to be born of a virgin named Zheng Yung, the Xijing, classic of poetry, Odi Xing Min, dated to Zhao era, recounts that Jing Yung was barren and without children, stepped on the footprint of the high god Shangdi while out in the wilderness. This caused her to miraculously conceive Huji. As one modern summary of Xijing Ode. Anyway, I'm just giving you one example. The quote says, in Ode 245 puts it, his mother Zheng Yung stepped in the footprint of a god and became pregnant with Hoji. Anyway, that's one. And then the scholarly commentary. This Chinese account is an ancient pre-imperial tradition. That's the oldest one that I have found that seems to record a virgin birth in some way where she's not had sex and there's no sexual interaction. So what you will find gods who impregnate women who were virgins through sexual intercourse. Okay? Where it's not as common, but there are implications that can be interpreted a few different ways, is Zeus, for example, with Danae, the mother of Perseus, which we get in Justin Martyr talks about Perseus being born of a virgin, literally virgin birth. And the oldest source we have for this is 6th to 5th century BCE. So at best, 500 to 600 years before Jesus, we do get an implication that a golden shower of Zeus impregnates her. Now, why I said this can be interpreted different ways is the stories vary. Some of the stories imply that Zeus was like passionately wanting to have sex with her, and so in the form of rain or in the form of gold, a golden shower, he impregnates her somehow. Okay? But the interpretation, especially by the time you're at Justin Martyr and the common Greco-Roman magnetic asceticism that everyone's going toward in their philosophical schools, so like there's a huge trend of like metaphorizing their myths, so they don't take their myths to be that the gods literally slept with them, but they're repeating the stories but interpreting them not in a sexual way. We get this with Plutarch talking about the birth of Plato. We get this with Justin Martyr's hints at comparing Jesus with other gods. And to take it just, I guess, a step further, the birth of Augustus. Let me come back to me full screen real quick before we continue the video, because I think it's important that I nail this down to say I think this is the one place that I most agree with being accurate on the assessment. Births, virgin births, even though it wasn't maybe 1,000 years unless you go to the Chinese, there seems to be, maybe, right? The movie could have done better on being factual for the heretic, even though he turns out to be this absolute monster. And he's doing zeitgeist, because you're going to see in the video, like, what he does next. Augustus, it is said in Suetonius' Lives of the Caesars, that the god Apollo, in the form of a serpent, this is all the account says. Well, I'll give you the detail after, but he slithers up in the form of a snake to the mother, and then goes away. Like, it does not detail or describe any sexual union or anything. It does hint that the mother went in and cleansed herself or cleaned herself as though she had like laid with her husband in bed, that kind of thing. But there's no account of sexual union
Has she got
being
two Scotch
explicitly
arms?
described in Suetonius. So,
God.
maybe I need to talk to a classicist and get their opinion on this. However, I just want to make that point because